by all accounts, a very special day for these two nations. I mean, when you talk about South Africa, Finland, bilateral relations, what stands out for you?
Well, it's a long-standing partnership. Finland and Finnish people were supporting South Africans in the liberation movement. And also when your democracy was very young, our people were there to help you, and South Africa was one of the development cooperation partners for a long time. And nowadays we are swifting towards, would I say, to a more mature relationship between our two countries. So we want to have political engagement, we want to have economic cooperation, also commercial ties to be bigger than ever.
Very much so, Ambassador. And these are very unprecedented times, Ambassador, with the Russia-Ukraine conflict. We do know that, obviously, South Africa is pushing for this non-aligned position from its side. But I do understand that the issue of geopolitical situation, the two leaders will be looking at the very implications of this war, when it comes to food insecurity and other concerns as well.
Well, you are very right. I think it's only natural when leaders meet that they touch upon questions which are very important to both of us. And they'll certainly change ideas on the geopolitical situation and its implications. And also they share views on other global issues which are very, very topical. I'm talking about climate change and energy prices, inflation, etc.
And just, Ambassador, obviously, recently we saw your country taking a very bold decision of joining the defense alliance NATO. We know security, it's a much talked about issue. Maybe just once again, do you think it's going to be one of the issues that the leaders will look at in terms of the rationale behind Finland joining NATO?
Well, I assume that the South African president is interested about Finland's decision to join NATO that took place on the 4th of April. And certainly they will discuss that. Of course, from our point of view, it was something that all citizens wanted to have to make us join NATO, because many of us felt insecure after that Russian aggression on Ukraine. So you understand the position of Finland as a neighboring country of Russia. But yeah, certainly, I think, would I be the president of South Africa? I would like to ask that question from my Finnish counterpart.
And just before I let you go, Ambassador, state visits are often characterized by the issues of boosting investment, trade. I would imagine, there are similar aspirations as well, especially because there'll be engagement with the business forum. So is that also going to be one of the prominent issues?
Yes, already South Africa is our main trading partner in Africa, just past Egypt, because of service trade. So this will be an issue. In South Africa, you have some problems to solve what comes to energy, digitalization, and we have companies who are very ready to come here and share their experiences in smart solutions, also in community building and infrastructure building.
All right. Ambassador, thank you so much indeed for your time. So obviously it's going to be a very interesting week between the two nations, looking at a very sound bilateral relations that the two nations do enjoy. Khayelihle Khumalo, SABC News, Pretoria.